Hi guys, I hope you're doing good, enjoying the first day of the week, and I'm really enjoying it. Actually, I'm kind of confused. I don't know which topic to talk about. There are so many topics that I want to speak on, and I thought that I would rather go with the flow and see what happens today and what comes more naturally. Usually, that's more my style. I don't really know. I don't really plan. It just comes the way it comes. So yeah, today I collected my coffee machine, which was a Christmas gift from my in-laws, and it's one of the things that they celebrate, and they give lots of gifts on Christmas, and it's like a family event where everybody is giving gifts. So me, I just love to give gifts anyway. So whenever I'm traveling, I mean, I buy gifts for my in-laws. When I go to France, I buy gifts for them, and my mother-in-law calls me a queen of gifts. Well, that was a lovely comment from her, alhamdulillah. So yeah, today I thought to talk about actually giving gifts because that came more naturally and that was not the plan, but let's talk about that. So let's start when I started to give gifts. Now, a couple of years ago, maybe many years ago actually, now that I'm thinking live, I think it's been 6, 7 years or even a bit more, that when I was making enough money, sort of, not enough, but I mean, like, I was making enough money to uh, actually buy the gifts that I wanted to give to my loved ones. And I can tell you that when I give gifts, it's more expensive. I don't know why, but I like to give more expensive gifts even to myself and to others. And one of the things that I learned was, one of my friends told me, well, one of my colleagues actually, so she told me that even if you buy something which is 10 dirhams, which is $3, whatever, so from time to time you can buy small gifts for yourself to treat yourself. And for me it was like, okay, do you actually have to buy small gifts? You have to buy big gifts. They have to be expensive, they have to be branded, they have to be something that I choose for myself. So it's true that the gifts that I would usually give really expensive ones and big brands or whatever to my family and to my friends, and I sort of enjoyed that so much. So I wanted to tell you that, well, gifts is one thing that uh, not to expect that somebody is giving you gifts, but from your side, how can you give gifts? It's like, it's, for me, it's one way of saying thank you to God, saying thank you for whatever I have, and I'm willing to share, and I'm willing to provide, and I'm willing to give it to the others. So instead of waiting for that day that something grand will happen and I will buy something for everybody, take every moment to just express. And it doesn't has to be expensive, it doesn't has to be cheap, it has to be what you would prefer for yourself. That's one thing for me, because when I see people give gifts for the sake of it, which is like, now that you're traveling, let's say, and you want to buy gifts for your friends and you want to buy gifts for your in-laws because that's more expected. So now the energy that you put in is like, I should, so now let's struggle to find something and let's buy something which sort of they will like, like cheap enough. Or if somebody is not rich or somebody is not classy, you would probably buy something, cheap, because that is going to be okay for them. And which I never live by. For me, it's like, I should give somebody what I give to myself. So that is why for me it's very natural that the expensive gift is for me the same expensive as the gift for somebody else, because otherwise I should not give, because the real gift is the one that you can give to yourself, is the same one that you choose for your friends, for your family, for your loved ones, and whoever. So one of the things that I learned when I was growing up, that some of my aunts and some of my friends used to buy gifts, and I don't even know whether they would buy gifts, but they would give me some gifts which were not valuable enough or which were kind of cheap, and they thought that it is okay. But me as an observer, I was looking at those gifts and I knew that this was coming from a place of they should, and just to impress me or just to show off a little bit, whatever the energy was, I could feel that the energy was not the pure energy of giving a gift which comes from more real place, which is my heart. I felt like buying something for you because I felt that you don't need to have a reason for that. So you buy something, you liked it, let's buy this for somebody you love. Just think about somebody, it came to you, you're in a shopping mall, it came to you to buy something for somebody, just go buy it. So for me, it was very natural to buy something which I like. So while I was observing all of this, I realized that it is very important to buy what you like for yourself, and that's one thing that I learned. And and it's not only about gifts, it's about giving what you can and giving what you have, the love that you have, the knowledge that you have, everything that you have. I've seen people hiding things. I don't want people to know my secrets because it's my secret. There's nothing is your secret. You're not the inventor of anything. There have been millions and millions of people who've invented many things, who've learned many things, and if you go Google, you'll find an answer to everything. So it's not ultimately your personal creation. You're like, unless it's Apple inventing some big like internet explorers, or I know, computers or whatever. So it's small things that you do for yourself. So it's like, if you're doing something and you realize, oh, that really worked on my face, now let's share that cream formula with somebody else. Now something that I'm doing with my hair, let's share that with other friends, so that they can see and how they can learn and how they can enjoy and implement in their lives. So this idea that the life should be more sharing, more contributing, more expressing what is the reality, and how that has helped you and how that can help others. So giving, sharing love, sharing knowledge, sharing everything that you've learned, it's one way of giving. So, and even smile. So if you're not in a good mood, even, you can just be nice to somebody else, and you see how that can uplift your mood. Just be nice to somebody. Imagine, sometimes, just try this. So you're not in a very good mood and you go to a shopping mall. Now you're thinking about somebody and you're buying something for yourself. Just buy something for yourself and see how it feels. Suddenly it will uplift your mood. And sometimes I have realized that when I do these videos, this is literally interesting. I didn't know, I was not sure that I would ever be doing these videos, but it just came naturally, as I said before, that I was doing this 20-day, I was creating this 20-day self-development course, and that's when I started to do my videos. And now I've seen that whenever I'm a bit down, and I just pick up this camera and I start creating my video, and I feel like it really uplifts my mood, and I kind of really enjoy. It's not just what I'm doing to myself, but it's also how I'm expressing and how this can probably help you. So when you share, things are very different. Also in terms of charity. So I remember, was it 2010? Yes, it was 2010 when I was living in Pakistan, and there was this famous Zamzama place. I don't even remember what you call that place, but there was this famous restaurant which I used to like, the chicken handi or something, or makhani, I don't know, something I used to like from that place 10 years ago. I mean, I've forgotten. So one day I went there and to order, and I usually would, take away and go home while I was going back to home from work. So one day I was there, and there was a small kid who came to me and said, please buy my balloons, or I don't know, he was selling something. And I don't know, I just took out some money, whatever I had. It was 500 rupees, which is, I don't know how much is that equivalent to in pounds or dollars, but it was 500 rupees. So maybe it's 10 or 12 pounds. So it's a few dollars. So I took that out and I gave that 500 rupees to that boy, and suddenly I saw that boy dancing and smiling and being so happy to have gotten this 500 rupees. The 500 rupees may not be a big thing for me, but those 500 rupees were big thing for this little boy. And when I came home, I told my mom, I said, Mom, I can't tell you, it was such an amazing experience. I gave him 500 rupees and the boy was just dancing all over the place. And the happiness that I saw in him was not even worth 500. It was worth millions. I mean, like, I can make somebody happy just because of small money. And I've seen people complaining, I don't have enough salary, blah, blah. So I mean, I'm not saying I had a lot of money back then, but just by this giving a little bit of money, just to put a smile of in somebody's eyes, was like such an amazing experience. So try this. Try to share things. Try to give things. Try to do things from the place of love, rather than a place of formality, rather than a place of showing off, rather than saying, okay, I have to buy. Why do I have to buy? I've seen some people even buy things just because they have to, and there's so much oppression. They don't like it, but they do it. So try to do it from your heart. Try to be genuine. Give your genuine self to others, even if they don't like you. Many people don't like me. But give your genuine self to others, and see, whenever you give something to somebody, actually the first time you experience it in yourself. Imagine you're giving something. When I buy something for somebody, I experience it, I feel it, I feel the pleasure of it in myself. Imagine, sometimes I do this exercise myself and I tell people, see, now when you're angry, no, imagine, so you're angry, look, like, yeah. So you blah 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 blah, look at your face and your expressions, it's anger. And look at the other expression when you're happy, and when you're pleased, when you're sharing, when you're enjoying, when you're happy. How is it? I did this today, that was so amazing, it has uplifted me, I'm super excited, man, I loved it. How is it? You feel it in your body, you feel it on your face, you feel it in your vibe, it's in there, it's amazing. So try to do things that can uplift you, and feel that. So when you do something for somebody, how do you feel that in you. So instead of thinking that why should I do this, how would that help me, see, this is how it will help you. So when you give something to somebody, just feel here, feel that vibe, and how happy that is. That is what matters. So even if you don't have enough, just give a little bit to somebody else and see how their happiness will affect your happiness and how you contribute to other people's life. So don't try to do things out of formality. Try to do it out of love, out of pure energy, out of pure concern, out of pure excitement, out of pure giving experience, and see how you feel. Me, I've really enjoyed this, and I've really loved sharing and gifting and sharing happiness, giving happiness, even share happiness. I've seen people don't share happiness. They think, oh no, 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 I don't want to tell this to people because they might get jealous and they might not like it. Who cares? Just be happy and share that happiness to others and see how you feel. This is what is most important, is how you feel. You should feel good when you do something like that. So I leave you this with this message: be giving, share what you have, love what you have, give excitement, give genuineness, give love. Whatever you give with the place of love. And buy that you buy for yourself. Give that you love for yourself. I have seen people who give gifts which are different for different people. So now this friend is rich, so let's give her a expensive gift. Now this friend is poor, let's give her a poor gift. I mean, gift which is cheap. No, just give something which comes to you naturally, which you will choose for yourself. And when this is the gift that you will give others, they can feel that. They can feel that this is coming from a pure place of love. And when they do this, naturally they will want to give you gifts. Naturally. You will never have to ask. I mean, when I was giving expensive gifts, I think nobody was giving me as expensive gifts. And people sometimes even thought that I was crazy. But trust me, you're not crazy. This is not crazy. Create your own world, own little world. Create your own opinions. Create your own understandings. Do what you can do best. You don't care what others do or not. So I've learned that for me this was very important. I was enjoying giving gifts to people, and now when I see gifts coming to me expensive or whatever, I just love it. I cherish it. Sometimes I just think what to buy, where to buy, and I'm confused and I get a gift. And this just happened in my anniversary, my wedding anniversary. I have a friend, and she had my gift for the last, it's now 3rd year. This was my 3rd anniversary, and she had my a beautiful dress for the last 3 years with her. And this time I didn't know what to buy, where to buy, and I didn't have any. I still have a few dresses new, so I can't say I don't have, but I was still thinking what to buy, what not to buy. And she actually came over, yes, one day, and she gifted me that beautiful dress, and I was like, oh my god, this is so amazing. And then she got it stitched from her mum, and then I wore it. So it's like, see, the genuineness is like people give it from your heart, you feel it. And when you wear it, I just loved it. I loved the energy because her mom made it with so much love, and she gave it to me with so much love. And how God brought that dress to me. I mean, like, it's amazing. So when you do something for good, something good for somebody else, you buy something as you would buy for yourself, you prefer something as you would prefer for yourself. God knows all of that. God knows your intention, and nothing in this world will ever get wasted. Nothing. You'll always get back. So if you're giving to somebody and thinking that, oh, I'm spending my money on this person, trust me, it will come back to you in ways you can never imagine. Trust me. But do it from your heart, not manipulate the world. Okay, I'm giving, it will come back to me. No, do it from your heart, from love, from a place of genuineness, and see how you feel. Enjoy yourself, have a lovely week ahead, and see you soon again. Bye.